brought to you by Gospel of God's Grace Ministries. The grace of God is sufficient for you.
The grace of God is sufficient for you. You are blessed in the name of Jesus Christ. I'm just reminding you that you are a changed person. Let us take our Bible to the book of Matthew 18. How a child of God should be. The Bible, at that time, the disciples came to Jesus and asked, "Who then is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" Are you getting the question? Who then is where? Very interesting. They are not asking about greatness in the outside world, greatness in the community, greatness in the secular world. But who then is the greatest where? He called a little child to him and placed the child among them. And he said, "Truly I tell you, unless you change," somebody say change. Somebody say change. Say change is the key to the kingdom. If you cannot change, you cannot be of the kingdom. Say change. Say change is the key of the kingdom. If you cannot change, you cannot be of the kingdom. So it means the people Jesus was talking to here, who were disciples by the way, he realized that the state they were was not one of which they could be accepted in the kingdom. That's why he said to them, unless you change. Who asked him the question? Disciples. Whom is he saying, unless you change? Who were the disciples? The disciples were the closest of all the people to Christ. Say that. One could be fooled to believe that because they were the closest, they were already in the kingdom. One could easily be fooled to believe that because they were in the closet with the master, they slept in the same house, ate at times from the same plate, ate the same food, lived with him, slept in the same house. One could be fooled to believe that because of that state, they are already in the kingdom. Or no. To you, being in the church does not mean you are part of the kingdom. Are you there? Yes. Are you not in the church? Being in the church does not necessarily mean that you are where you are in the kingdom. I'm a disciple. I'm in the kingdom. I'm in the church. I'm in the kingdom. I'm baptized. I'm in the kingdom. I speak in tongues. I'm in the... No. He said to them, the 12, these guys were in the closet. Closet, very, very close. Unless you change, you guys who are asking me the question, unless you change and become like this little child, you will by no means enter the kingdom. Who are the disciples today in the closet? I'm one of them. You are one of them. Prophet. Because I'm prophet, man of God. I'm in the kingdom. Oh no. I'm a pastor. Because of that, I'm in the kingdom. The title does not let you in, but the state of the heart lets you in. Are you there? I'm apostle. Because of the title, I'm in the closet. I'm part of the kingdom. No. The title does not let us in. But the state of the heart, unless you change and become, does it mean you are going to grow young? No. He's talking about the state of the heart. Unless in your heart you change and be as humble, as submissive as the child can be, you will by no means do what? How bad it is that the church is so filled with people who are full of pride. How sad that the church is filled with people who are not like little children. You beat a child, 2 minutes, you get back, the child come to you, you hug you, mommy, she forgot that you beat them. They don't keep the grudge. But if I rebuke you, the next time I meet you, your face will remind me instead that I rebuked you. You are not like the little child. Pride. You people have children. You know how children are. Yes. You beat your child now. You get into the bedroom. You come out with the key of the car. The same child that was crying will come to you with tears. Mommy, I want to go with you. I want to go. She forgot. She forgot because she's not proud. Unless you change and be as humble, as forgiving, as submissive as the young child, you will by no means be of the kingdom. I'm a pastor. Change. Prophet Cedric. Change. Whoever you are, change. Are changing. There are some destinies. When I say destiny, I'm talking about the kind of life you desire, you dream of. Blessed life ahead that does not tolerate pride. That life, not God, the life itself, the dream itself does not tolerate pride. You knock at the door of that dream, at the door of that life, at the door of that destiny. The destiny itself cannot open its door for you because you are not fitting. You are prohibited. So you keep knocking, you keep making application. You don't get success. They don't let you in. It is not the people, but the life itself you are dreaming of. There are some characteristics in you that destiny, that life, the blessed life ahead prohibits. And you are carrying such. The life ahead has a security check. Oh my God. My destiny has a security check. My dream has a security check. You people don't know. As a nobody, you can say anything, nobody cares, nobody's wounded. But there are positions that when you are holding, you cannot talk anyhow because everything you say counts. You can kill or you can give life. You can bless or you can curse because of the position you are holding. Are you there? Yes. So if negativity is prohibited in the dream life, prohibited in the life you are longing for, but you are not ready to change and put aside negativity, you will never enter that blessed life. keep praying, fasting, doing whatever you can to your best ability, but because of the negative spirit that killed the 10 of the spies with their children that Moses sent to the land of Canaan. When they came back, the spies from the promised land, they started giving Moses negative words. The Lord heard it and he was not happy with what he said. And he said, you people with your generation, you will not enter the dreamland. You will not enter the promised land, Canaan. You will die in the desert with your children. Negativity. God knew, if I allow this gentleman with this negative spirit to enter the promised land, they are going to sow the negativity among the people. My people will be negative people. That land is too big for negativity. You will die here. Jesus, God himself, he said, you're going to die here. Your body will be eaten by the birds of the air. Guess what happened? They died in the desert. It was only Joshua and Caleb that entered the promised land. Don't take this for granted when I say change. If you don't change, you will continue to blame pastor. You will continue to blame your boss. You will continue to blame your husband. You will continue to blame people around you, whereas you are the problem. Are you there? Yes. You, the 10, you shall not enter the promised. What is the promised land? The promised land is my dream. The promised land is my destiny. The promised land is what God has promised for me. The promised land is the life that the Lord has already prepared. When I was born, it was already prepared. It's not something to pray for. Don't pray for the promises. Pray that you may be found fit to get in the promise. Just like a child cannot be born without a breast, then I cannot come to earth without the promised land. Child of God, are you with me? Yes. It is my responsibility to put myself in a position where I'll be used in that way. That way. I must put myself. I must change. There are certain things that I must cut from my life. And there are certain people that I must cut from my life. Because each level has its own people. If you are trying to bring your ex and your ex and your ex to the life that you are longing for, they are going to destroy you. Child of God, are you there? Yes. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Yes. When you begin to have this kind of understanding, you forget about people. You forget about people. People don't matter. What matters and who matters the most is God and I. Two people. God and myself. Not you. Because no matter how much you dream, you cannot change me unless I allow you. If I don't allow you, you can insult me. I laugh. You call me name. I laugh. But by the time I allow you penetrate my heart and you hurt me, I change. But I allowed you. But if I don't decide to allow you, you can say it all. I remain whom God says I am. If they could not change Jesus, they cannot change me. Unless you change. Unless you change and become like. Because the one among you who says is the greatest is in fact the least in the kingdom. And the least among you is the greatest. Are you there? Yes. Say, unless I change. Say that. Unless you change. and become like the little children, you will by no means enter the kingdom. Thank you. Thank you.
The grace of God is sufficient for you.